Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to episode 45 of Anime Colosseum podcast. I am your glorious, amazing, thick ass, fucking ice oni, color never melter. And welcome. Everyone else, introduce yourselves. Erica.
Sorry, I have full.
And that's Erica Ironblood lotioning her hands, everybody. Give her a hand. Big round of applause. Big round of
Anyway.
applause.
Hello, I'm Erica Ironblood, everyone's favorite Rory Big Butt Lily Baba Devil VTuber PNG tuber. Yeah, hope everyone's having a wonderful Friday. And you enjoy the podcast.
Alright, now, Abyssal.
Howdy, everyone. This is Abyssal Tech, everyone's favorite underwater tech support guru. And I have just been authorized by the government to build airplanes. Perhaps soon the ones you will be riding in. Have a nice flight.
And Alexa.
Howdy. Alex the Kid. A very sick kid. And I'm an artist and cowboy.
Okay.
And you'll never know what I mean when I say draw. God.
Well, so long as Alex is okay, that's all that matters. Now, with that being...
Sounds like we may actually be dying, so...
Ah, lucky. Now, with that being said and done, ladies and gentlemen, we do absolutely positively apologize for last week's shindig, or rather, lack thereof. To be fair, some things came up. I know, just some family shenanigans. I had to help my, granny, so that's basically what that's at. However, since, right now, I'm going to be honest with you, Alex, this was the most absolute pain in the ass one you've had us doing, because I had to, really sit and think. I even had to think about all the, channels I watched, like Menele Badass Hero, and, did he play any, visual games? But anyway.
He played plenty of them.
Oh yeah, I know. Sadly though, Dreams of Gluttony isn't a visual novel, even though I would have assumed it was. But anyway, the point here is, ladies and gentlemen, this episode is visual novels. Now, Alex, tell the boys and girls at home, what is a visual novel?
Well, a visual novel is essentially it's a visual novel. It's a interactive novel that you can play on your computer, on your phone, and on your console and stuff. And you're basically essentially reading what is a novel, but with visuals.
Now, I'm going to go...
In short, okay, I thought my headphones just died there for a second. They made a beep noise. So anyway, in short, visual novels are minimal interactive stories. You pretty much just read what's going on screen. Obviously it's somewhat at your own pace. They're pretty much one of the foundations for a lot of anime series. Like several of the most popular IPs that have come out of Japan have started as visual novels. I'm pretty sure almost everyone has heard of the Fate series.
Or Higurashi.
Fate series. Higurashi's another one. Canon. That's another one. Also a visual novel, Phoenix Wright.
In all fairness, I will be real with you. Even though I have had a Phoenix Wright by all means, I am going to be honest. I have not, played it per se. I only know of one teeny tiny itty bitty thing about, the Phoenix Wright, games. And I'm pretty sure if you know me well, you know exactly what character in question it is. But other than that, though, I am going to be honest. Mine are going to be a mixed bag because again, I don't know that many that I played at least and whatnot, visual novels. So, yeah. But with that being said and done, ladies and gentlemen, let's do our usual little shindig, and that being the anime, or in this case, thank you, Alex, the visual novel of the day. Da 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 da, Alex.
Did we take a big one off the date? Oh, oh no, oh no.
What do you mean, oh no? This was the one that you, said.
I didn't think you would actually do it.
Well, I mean, you're the one that gave, you gave it to me. Of course I was going to do it.
Oh, I'm just scrolling through our back chats here.
Okay. So this visual novel is called Euphoria. It is a eroge visual novel. It is quite infamous among visual novels if you're very familiar with it. It has very extreme sexual scenes in it.
Oh my.
I'm actually, yeah, Euphoria is actually pretty extreme. Yeah, I'm kind of a little salty that Kella didn't pick my recommendation for VN of the day.
Nani?
Week.
Oh, I mean, in fairness, I can probably do yours, next week.
So essentially the plot is that you're stuck in some type of game where you wake up, some of your classmates and teacher, and you have to participate in order to escape. And how it works is that you have to, in order to get through the doors and stuff, that you have to have a key and you have to have a lock, which is basically you are the key, which are male, and the girls are the locks. So that you have to choose which girl you go with to basically do a challenge, quote unquote challenge, and that is where the game starts. Also, has several endings you can do. I only know one of the endings because I played through it already. I got the end. I forget which route I got. I think the route I got was with the. I'm blind right now. I'm in my glasses. While I'm on that thought, what can you guys recognize this?
So I recognize it from its animation adaptation. So I can't say. Yes, they did an animation of this.
Oh yeah, I remember watching it. I remember not really understanding everything because not the entire thing was essentially the hentai animation was basically just advertisement, as best I could call it. Like a lot of the content that you probably want to see in it, I guess figure out everything that's going on is in the visual novel. So I recommend actually going to watch. I'm going to read the visual novel. Also, there are a few mindful that there is gore in this visual novel. Well, that's if you intentionally, get the other girls killed, of course. And yes, you can do that. I mean, I think there's also a death at the beginning. But point is, it's a very extreme rogue visual novel. A lot of people say it's like, uh, what's the word? What's the word, Kala?
That's a lot of words. It's
There's
very...
it's got some fucked up shit in it, is what he's trying to say.
Okay, so there's 50 shades of what the fuck. Like, I'm assuming we're looking at Hellraiser, not Hellraiser, yeah, Hellraiser. Hellraiser type level fuckery, or Silent Hill type fuckery.
Well, actually, Saw. More or less Saw. If you think Bill Value.
To put it in far better terms, it's the return of the Y boner with a vengeance.
Also, a neat feature this visual novel has is that it allows you to turn off specific things. So if you don't want gore or scat, things like that, you can turn it off.
Wait, did you say scat?
Oh yeah, there's a part in the game where there's scat. Yes.
Kala, do you think me, of all people, when I said this game's got some fucked up shit in it, just playing around?
I was thinking it was fucking Hellraiser, where it's like, that's a McDonald's frappe scene. And yeah, that's fucked up, but at least it's just a McDonald's frappe scene. I didn't expect there to be forbidden chocolate scenes.
Yeah, what did you think I was referring? What do you think I meant when I said this game infamous?
I mean,
it is bad. It is, yeah, no.
Bad touch.
I'm going to use the line, "Oh, my sweet summer child."
But, oh, man, that is
You
not
are not
bueno.
prepared for the cruelty of this world.
That is not bueno.
Also, so one last thing. The best thing about this visual novel is that the visual novel greets you with the title. The girl there in the middle that does the voice and stuff like that. And she also tells you goodbye. I don't know what she says when you leave, but it's something. And I always listen to it every time I leave.
Alright then, well with that being said, let us move on to the actual visual novels and get away from the, forbidden chocolate. So...
Oh, if you think that's the only one that contains stuff like that, you are sorely mistaken.
Listen, I've seen some Dojins. What I hate is when there's one that looks great, and then, oh. And also, I came up from the time with 2 girls and 1 cup, so... It is just another fucking Tuesday, but it's a Tuesday you never want to see. Now, with that being said,
I'm sorry, Kala, I'm just mentally sitting here thinking of all the videos I've seen while I was in the Navy that would just have you curled up in a little ball right now.
I mean, there's like, you know what? I'm pretty sure there's some things for legal reasons we cannot say here, because it's just going to, break the Geneva Convention, what have you. But anyway, and now in seriousness.
We're sitting here debating which fucked up videos we've watched.
You know what, we can probably make a thing, in the future of, the most, WTF thing we've seen. But anyway.
I'm going to opt out of that. But anyway.
Well, anyway, so, Alex, you are up, my man.
Am I?
Yes, you are up.
Am I, though?
I swear to Christ, I'm going to throw you.
Throw me a party?
I am going to... Okay, you're up. Just do the thing.
Okay. So, of course, I picked the FGO again, because that technically is a visual novel. A visual novel that says it has millions, over 1 million words, as far as the visual novel aspect of goes. That's a lot of writing you have. I mean, that's not a lot of writing. That's a lot of reading you have to do. Kala, can you tell me, where are you in FGO?
I mean, hold on. Now, I know in FGO you're in, Chaldea, but they got the whole timey-wimey, wibbly-wobbly shenanigans happening. You gotta go and, like, there's, Saber, there's Nero, there's Mash, there's, Da Vinci, then there's, Lodi Da Vinci, which, by the way, just so this little factoid out there, apparently Da Vinci is a legit trans character, so idiots can stop going after Astolfo. And let's see what else is there. And like they brought the entirety of the Fate universe here. So yeah.
So anyway, I could actually chime in with this if you want to kind of relax a bit, Alex.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah,
So the entire Fate series is the animations, all of that stuff, started with a visual novel, Fate Stay Night, which definitely a pretty epic series in and of its own right, and it's an arrow game. Meaning, when Saber runs low on mana, you have to do some manual recharging. So I'll let the audience kind of take some guesses as to what that might mean.
Oh my.
Oh my, indeed. Yes, but yeah, it featured all the classic characters. From my understanding, there were several. I have a copy of it, but it's kind of buggy, so I haven't gotten as far into it as I would like. But so basically, you play as the role of Shiro, Emiya, the main character, the male lead of the Fate 8 series, and you can go down. You can basically romance any of the major female characters in the game.
Oh yeah.
I believe that also included the Resident Lolly character, but that was supposedly removed, so I haven't had a chance to even try that yet. Yeah, it gets pretty dark at times. Like the Sakura's story in particular. I'm not going to go into spoilers for anyone who has not seen or heard what that poor girl's story entails.
I'll watch Heaven's Feel.
Yes, watch Heaven's Feel. Make sure to bring your kids. Make some popcorn. It'll be a grand old time. Yeah, but Fate is pretty big. It was so popular. In fact, this is actually true of a lot of visual novels, and one of the reasons why they are so important. You could have a rather small studio with a rather limited budget come out with an epic like Fate or Steins Gate. And they start off as an arrow game because, hey, who doesn't like looking at titties?
Hell yeah.
And then they eventually become so popular that they actually try to bring it to a wider audience, and probably a better way by cutting down on those elements.
Mm-hmm.
But all in all, yeah, that is one of the big key takeaways for visual novels, is they are great for small studios. If you can get together a half-assed animation team and you got a story you want to tell, throw some tits in it, make a video, get some dialogue boxes going, and you too can't be disappointed. It didn't. What am I saying? But yeah, the Fate abridged parody is also a very entertaining watch.
And also,
Yeah,
and also the memes are
like
good.
Wash or something.
And also the memes are good, such as Nero with Padaru, Padaru.
Oh yeah, it's like Fate. It has became from humble beginnings. Fate is like one of the major IPs. Still going strong after I don't even know when this thing came out, but it was forever ago.
Mm-hmm.
And so you go to any kind of anime convention, you'll find at least someone cosplayed as a Fate character.
Mm-hmm.
You'll find at least 3 different Fate dojins being sold.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for any spicy art, you can sneeze in the general direction of your keyboard and it will return about 3 dozen results.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. A lot of wholesome artwork. Again, thank you, Fate Series, for giving us Passionlip, Astafo, Nero, Astafo, and yes,
Doesn't know any other servants.
those are the ones I want to do wholesome things to the most.
Thank you for giving us Chloe.
And the W is silent.
But yes, anywho, alright, now let's continue. So, ba-da-ba-ba, Erica! Wait, no, Abyssal.
Yes. Hold on, sorry. Let me remember the name of this one.
Yeah, Erica's not cultured enough to know what this big problem is.
Yeah, Erica only has one, it's like,
I mean, I'm familiar with a lot of visual novels, but I haven't played them.
well,
I'm sorry. I'm like, all of a sudden I can't remember what this was called.
I can recommend two to you, Erica. You should try playing the letter. I can see the letter. And what was it? There's another one called Saint Maker at the same studio. I remember Manly played the letter.
Yes.
Like a ghost story.
I remember now. This one's actually pretty easy to search for. Katala Shoujo. So, this one's a rather sweet one, and somewhat messed up, where all of the female love interests in the show are crippled in some way.
Oh, I think I have. It's the one where one of the girls has like prosthetic legs.
Yes, and
Okay.
there's a novel, a line actually in there when you first meet her that you can pick, where it's like, Jesus, did your mother give birth on a minefield?
hmm.
I think Pippa did a playthrough of this.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a surprisingly wholesome one, really. Despite the fact that, so basically your main character ends up in a school for people with disabilities.
And by the way, like, we mean legit wholesome, not the haha, I'm being cute and clever with the word wholesome.
Hold on. I can't remember if there is the Arrow version of this or not.
Nani?
Okay, yes. This is indeed an adult game.
Oh, so it was the other use for the whole. Okay. Now, I thought you were being real, not, Okay.
Yes, but it's definitely more on the sweet side of things. You know, you're being very
It's hornily
kind to these.
wholesome.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
My favorite.
It's it definitely has an interesting theme to it, I'd say. So, and that's about all I got for it for right now.
Alright. Alright, in that case, now it's my turn. And you have no idea how much of a pain in the ass this was, Alex. I had to look and scavenge everywhere what a visual novel, in the games I played, that was a visual novel. And yes, finally, something that was right up my ass. Alley. Right up my alley is what I meant to say. Because I'm wholesome like that.
You know, I thought Erica was the one with the ass jokes. Apparently Callus was the ass jokes. At the top of the jokes.
Well, yeah, but since this was like, right up my alley ass. Anyway. So, this.
That's funny when you say the joke twice.
Anyway, as I was saying, this, ladies and gentlemen, is Monster Con. Now, what is Monster Con? Well, do you enjoy funny, quirky monsters and dating them? Yeah, if so, then congratulations. This right here is the game for you. Now, this was basically given to me last year by a buddy of mine, Livius, and he, knew exactly what my taste was. And if we did D&D, I would give you a nat 20 if you could take an educated guess on why I wanted to give this game a play. Alex, take an educated guess why.
I'm assuming it's because the clown.
Congratulations. If we did D&D, I would give you a nat 20 on the house. Yes, it is because of the motherfucking Clussy. As everyone knows, I fucking love Clussy. And, with that being said, this game, as you can see, has one. This game is very funny, very quirky, very, I will be honest with you, it is like 2 hours long. You get to either play short or long. And, well, I decided to go long because, like most individuals such as myself, I do enjoy long things. I will let you decide what that means. And as such, basically you play as either a Frankenstein monster girl, you play as like, I know there's like a zombie and 2 other characters. It's been a hot minute, so I kind of forgot. But anyway, you get to basically, it's like a dating sim thing where or in this case, you go to a convention, aka an anime con, but for monsters, and also to the Has-Been Hotel, or in this case, Hello Boss fans out there, the voice actor for Blitz is also just a voice in this, and funny enough, he does the voice of a demon, so, ha ha ha, if I had a nickel for every time that happened, joke here. But anyway. So, basically, all you gotta do is, you have to really, play your chords right. You have to make sure you choose the right things to say. If you want to, if you want to date them, you got to make sure that you spend the most time with them. AKA, you got to choose, I guess you could say, their route. And overall, this is a pretty good game. I did enjoy it. You do get to see some nice, pictures. Mind you, clean pictures. This isn't, horny on main type stuff, sadly. They're all, jokes, though. They're all very, lewd jokes. So, yeah. However, other than that, though, this was a pretty good game. And yes, I only played it simply because of the Colosseum. And, I did play it with the other characters, but, well, let's be real. There's only one reason why I'm, here, and it's because of this. Not sorry whatsoever about liking motherfucking Colosseum. 11 out of fucking 10. Now, that being said, again, give this game a looky-doo. It is fun, it is interesting, and it's got comedy. And also, I learned about clown eggs, which is what I thought Erica, like when she told me about the clown egg, I thought she played this game, but no, the clown egg is a legit thing. So, a shout out to Bouncy as well.
Essentially, a clown. Do you want me to explain what a clown egg is?
Oh no, I know what a clown egg is. It's basically if you've proven yourself worthy to be a clown, you get this, egg, and it's like a.
It's an informal trademark, like copyright of your specific clown makeup.
Mm-hmm.
It's not legally binding, but it is. It's considered very big faux pas or insult to copy another clown's face paint. Yeah, they basically have these eggs with the faces of the clowns and their respective face paint patterns painted onto them.
I still love the joke that I forgot who made it, but they were talking about how the Joker has not made it on, and it's just hilarious.
Yeah, it's like there's this joke where where the Joker is defeated by a gang of clowns or just pissed off about him just.
Like, seriously, I'm the Joker. I should definitely be on there. You know what? Screw the idea.
No, it's like he hasn't made an egg. He hasn't. It's not that they make it. You have to make it yourself.
Oh yeah. But anywho. So, but yes. Other than that, let's continue. In Erica, sadly, this is your one and only, and I didn't know which really put you.
Sorry, a lot of the ones that I have played are are fan made based on pre-existing IPs and stuff. Also, I haven't finished most of them, but this one is wholly original. And yeah, this is Apostles, which is a fetish light novel. Not light novel, visual novel. I keep getting light novels and visual novels mixed up. Visual novel. It's made using RPG Maker, but there are large segments where there is walls of text and stuff where they narrate various scenes. It is basically these three superpowered priests, but also not priests, of these three deities referred to as the Nis go to this town in the wintertime. It starts in the winter and then I assume ends in the ending of autumn. But basically, the town is in shambles. There's this really shifty, shady dude who is secretly wanting to essentially ransack the town and enslave everyone in it, because there's a civil war and and then there's 4 adventurers that are basically they killed one monster that killed the husband of the innkeeper, the innkeeper's husband. And now they act like they're hot stuff and can just do whatever the fuck they want because they killed a monster and quote unquote saved the town, but they're more of a menace to the town than the actual monster probably was. Oh, and also there's the whole the previous priest basically got some sort of brain disease and went on a bit of a murder spree.
This one does.
Yeah. So yeah, this town is is in incredibly rough shape. But using these three, they are actually apostles, which are essentially there are 7 deities of like who represent the 7 sins, and these 3 apostles are connected and draw power from the gods, the deities of gluttony, lust, and sloth, and basically use their powers to help the village like solve their problems. Like the one in the center of Elle, or Lily, as she is in this form, basically helps get the innkeeper to be more confident and assertive. At first, she's like literally a walking floor mat, but eventually she's like really assertive and she's like, "No, I am not going to be taken advantage of. This is my inn. These are our rules. This is my rules and stuff." And,
Okay, I have a question. Please tell me at some point that the Apostle of Gluttony uses the line, "This town isn't big enough for the 2 of us."
Technically, there is a bit of a spoiler thing for who is actually the Apostle of Gluttony. If you notice, hey, can you move me and Abyssal out of the way, if you don't mind? There's like a...
Alright, so let me see. Wait, no, give me
Or
here.
you can just...
I want to go inverted.
Hold on. You know
You
what?
can just move...
You know what? How about this? Skadoosh. There you go.
Alright.
I've been disappearing. No.
Okay,
so much to
so,
look for.
oh, Kella, your little ice thing is obscuring Cynthia.
Skadoosh, there. I have gone to
Okay,
my
so
home
if
planet now.
So if you notice,
Oh, I guess this is Alex's podcast now.
at the so at the top, everyone is happy. Gretel is like, "Oh my gosh, this is delicious and stuff." But then you notice on the reverse, this isn't the current title card, but this is the one that like has the name and also is very like telling of most telling of like the whole story and stuff. What is that? So we have so basically everyone has like some sort of fucked up backstory. Lily, the reason, so she uses her Apostle of Lust powers to change her shape a lot. Essentially, Lust has a very insanely powerful regeneration ability, and she can just move her like body parts like internally in her. Basically, she can shapeshift by moving bits of herself around and
Like
altering them.
that one girl from Ray Zero.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, and I know who you're talking about. Yeah. To be fair, I think she's also with us too. So yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, she does not remember who she originally was. So that's actually the reason why she is continuously, like, every year she picks out a different face and a different name, and possibly a different personality. Because the one before this, she was Lady Lynn. It was like this noble knight type sort of character. But Lily is more like rustic, is not shy about. It's basically Lily does not have to hold back some vulgarity when talking. Gretel is, has a dark side to her that she does everything in her power to hide. And Sebastian is not actually a very happy person, and also has a psychotic gilf lady whispering in his ear, or screaming in his ear, I don't know. So basically, yeah, there's layers upon layers of cool stuff. I've replayed it 3 times, discovering new things each time. Like, it is a pretty fun game. It is a weight gain fetish game, so obviously it's not for everyone. But yeah.
It's not for normies.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, can we come back now?
Yeah, you can.
There you are. There you are. And there's a pistol.
Apparently, the next update is supposed to be in May, so
Yay.
let's wait till then.
Alright. Next is Alexa.
Back again.
Back again. Dun dun
Tell a friend.
dun.
Okay, since I don't have anything any more stuff, I'm gonna mute.
Mhm.
So you guys have fun. I shall return though.
Okay then. I hugs. We'll see you soon. Alex.
Shoot. Do I remember what title this was? Trying to remember the title.
Well, in fairness, this is Yelsa's responsibility.
What?
This is Yelsa's responsibility. Y'all the one that, knows the shindig. So,
I know, but I keep forgetting the darn name because it's just like it's a long name. Oh, hold on, it's coming back to me. Yume Miru Kurosuri, or drug that makes you dream. It's a visual novel that goes over three things: bullying, interpersonal relationships, and drugs. And you got 3 girls that you can choose which route you go down, and they essentially go through those 3. Oh no, you'll have famous names. So the white-haired girl is the one that's the bullying group. The girl, her outfit is the drug route, and the purple girl at the bottom is the personal relationship. And you probably tell by just looking at the cover where kind of like that. You got the girl, the white-haired girl is the one of the think that there were some drugs. That's the blonde-haired girl, and that's cake. the one bottom has cake.
Hmm.
No, I don't mean that kind of cake.
Hey, just I found some peak art that I just posted in the Discord.
Okay. Hold on. Oh, hey, I seen that one. I fucking, she knows my absolute favorite, Precious Monster Girl. But yes.
But I only played one route. I played the bullying. That one definitely was.
Oh, hi, Shima. Sorry I didn't see you earlier. Hugs. I hope you're still here. Sorry.
It definitely tugs at your heartstrings for one thing. It's a very emotional story. I'd say for just at least going through the one right here. And it it also kind of made me question about, like, I guess how Japanese schools are or something like that. Because I don't know if it was like just like some Japanese school thing, just, like, schools in general, or it's like but,
I've heard Japanese. I personally have heard Japanese schools are pretty bad, but then again, my high school was. Let's just say I would net. You couldn't pay me enough to repeat my high school experience.
Oh no. Like be honest with you. My middle school days was hell on earth.
yeah, I definitely put that one.
All right, so but we all agree school sucked. Let's
Yes.
not trauma dump on stream.
Yeah,
We can
yeah.
actually have a separate stream for that.
Oh yeah, there you go. Like yeah. But you continue, Alex.
But it was like a couple different things. Like one thing, she think fourth class. One of the kids was like taping her. Like they had a tape to her, they taped her. But I was really perplexed by that. I was like, how the hell do you bring a taser into a classroom? And then the bully girl was actually trying to flirt with me at one point in the story. And I think I don't know if people get like a with her or not. I'm not sure. But would you want to date the bully girl?
Yeah. Is that it?
Khaled? You said yeah?
No, I said no. No.
You sure? Some people will want to date the lead girl with the persona.
No.
We're missing out.
My mind just went down so dark of a route just now. I'm not even going to share it now.
Oh,
That's
no.
fucked up.
Oh no.
Oh no.
It is very much an oh no.
Oh yeah. But I continue. Continue.
Blade man.
Yeah.
And eventually the bully girl gets like her comeuppance in bed. Of course, after when the girl have relations. Dun, dun, dun. Relations. Hand holding.
Dun. She's gonna get preggers.
I don't know about that, but I mean, there definitely is sex in the game. But yeah. So eventually, what happens is that you basically trap the bully girl upstairs on the roof, and you essentially like threaten to off her, and she ends up wetting herself. Yeah. So yeah, that was definitely. I mean, technically, after everything she'd done, at that point, I was just like, yeah, I feel like this was kind of concerning at this point. Because I don't even know what she did to, like, I don't know what she could have done to, like, deserve all of this harassment at school. And I think that the ending, I think both of you end up, like, going away together. Like, you guys just, like, work away somewhere together. It's been a while since I finished that one route. I haven't checked out the other routes yet. I'll definitely have to try to see if I probably have a save file or I still have my save file for Victoria, but I never saved my save file for this game. I'll have to definitely revisit it at some point. I definitely want to see what's going on with this. By the way, one of the I should say, I think it's about it. It's a very emotional visual novel. I would say give it a try if you're into like drama and romance and slice of life stuff.
Alright. Now, next is Abyssal.
Oh god, what did I pick for this next?
Fate Stay Night.
Oh, which we already kind of talked about.
Yes,
Although
but
this is
We're supposed to talk about FGO, not Fate Stay Night.
well, there you go.
well. So just for everyone's notice, this is the original artwork for the game. You can see, if you scroll back over to Alex's Fate Grand Order one, you can actually see how the art style has evolved since then, which is it's always interesting watching that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, though, however, I cannot comment any more than I have, except for that Ren is definitely my personal favorite. So,
Well, to be fair, all I gotta say is when I have watched this, absolutely amazing. Love it. Love the characters. Granted, I do love. I'm gonna be real with you. The only time I ever really give a shit about Sakura, don't get me wrong, this is beautiful and everything, but I will forever love Passionate Up as best Sakura, girl character, whatever. But anywho, yes, so with that being said, I guess I'll continue then. Now, with me, again, this is a stretch because, again, this is a massive pain in the ass. But I have played Persona 5, and you never saw it coming. Oh. But yes, Persona 5. Basically, you play as a main character who is the Joker.
Persona 5?
Yes.
Persona X.
What? God, that's all I got. You know what? We're going to ignore it. It doesn't bother me.
I'm starting to notice that before, when you got Shin Megami Tensei wrong, you basically just pulled up Persona, and then now you pulled up a different Persona game that's not Persona 5.
Okay, listen, I am not a fucking noob, okay? I am not a noob. I have played Persona 5. I just forgot this was like, completely... Anyway, the point is,
Fake nerd! Fake nerd!
Oh, God. Well, anywho. So, basically, you play as this character who is the Joker. Basically, is one of the, cards. That's the Joker, the turret cards, Moon, Sun, Emperor, etc. And you get to meet, basically you're in trouble for something you didn't do. And it's because, spoiler alert, I guess, the mayor is a complete and total bastard because, mayor's got a mayor and bastard's got a bastard. And so, you get to, basically sent to this guy who's taking care of you. He's a real chill guy who has an amazing, I believe it's like his adopted daughter, Fataba, how you say her name. And you also get some other amazing...
Fataba.
Yeah, Fataba, yeah. You also get some other amazing characters like the dumbass Ryuji. You get, an annoying-ass cat. I'm sorry, but I hated him. Only because, it's like, oh, you should totally go to bed. It's like, I could totally do something. Like, yes. It's like, God. Oh, fine. And also, you have a character who I feel sorry for, being Haru, because she literally comes at the end of the game, and you really don't get the time to spend as much time with her as the others, where there's like a real good bonding. You also get to have romances, whether it be with the other female characters that you work with, or this gothic doctor lady, or my personal favorite, the naughty maid teacher. Again, 10 out of 10 choice. Or, other...
Naughty maid teacher.
Listen. I don't have a reason why she's the best. Well, actually, you know what? Maid. Okay? And she has pigtails. My weakness. I mean, yes, I know
In her outfit, yeah.
I mean, yes, I got a lot of fucking weaknesses. Maids, classies, fat bitches, Latino, big booty bitches. Like, there's a lot of goddamn weaknesses. But that's beside the point. The point is, this was a good game. The story was great. I absolutely loved it. The only thing I will say, though, is the first boss that you go up against is a complete and total bastard. But yet the other bosses, besides the mayor, are kind of just at best. You got like this stingy, bank mafia mob boss dude. You got this painter artist asshole, and they're bad guys. But it's like we really started off heavy with the bastard who's a groomer and calls one of the students to, and I can't say this on fucking YouTube, but she decided to say,
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think YouTube cares.
right, fine. She decided to jump off the damn building, and it was this bastard's fault, which is why I wish we had the option to kill him, and yeah. So, overall, good game, good stories. The maid teacher is the best choice. Don't get me wrong, Haru is the underrated underdog. But overall, very good. Oh, and also, my favorite persona is Lucifer. His design looks so cool as hell. Pun not intended. And also, it has an Alice in Wonderland reference with the persona Alice. And as an Alice in Wonderland fan, I fucking love that.
Alice has been a staple in Shibigami Tensei for years. You fake fan!
No, I was just saying, I just love that little detail. The only characters I really hate besides the assholes, the asshole teacher, was the well, not really two, but I forgot her name. But it's basically the little, loady bitch, warden, who was just an absolute obnoxious bitch. I wanted to beat the shit out of her.
By the way, Caleb, I chuckled a little bit when you said the only feature I hate besides the assholes, considering that most of the games we've been talking about are Arrowgate. That's actually rather appropriate.
Yes. But anywho. Now, with that being said and done, yes, I am, well, okay. I only played Persona 5. I'm not going to say I'm a huge, ginormous fan. I didn't finish, Persona X or, 5.2. I need to do that. So that is on me. You get to call me out. But I did love Persona 5, though. The personas were great. The characters were great. So, yeah. Now then. Alex, it is your turn.
You have to make fun of you again.
Nani.
Make fun of your knowledge.
Listen, I am a casual fan. Yes, I made a noob mistake, but at least I'm more of a fan than these assholes who think they know every single itty-bitty thing. We're not going to get too deep into it.
To be fair, I would say I'm a
Too deep into it.
I would say I'm like a huge fan of Shin Megami Tensei, but, I at least know the difference.
Yes, ha ha ha, life's a riot, yes, blah blah blah, yaki smacking, now continue!
Okay. This is Danganronpa, or, Danganronpa.
So, Alex,
Trigger Havoc. What?
she just said don't stop, keep going.
Okay, Beavis.
What is this, first starting to get, fucking on a Friday night?
I'll just say this. I'm back on the East Coast. They have Golden Monkey out here, beer out here. I am enjoying the hell out of it.
Hell yeah.
Good to know. Anyway, so this is Danganronpa. It's a series by Spectrum Soft. There's like a couple games, there's technically three main games, and oh no, I guess, although that's kind of a spin-off, I guess it is the main games. Three main games, spin-off, also an extra game that's mostly just for fun, the Danganronpa-esque game. And you also got anime, which either you love the anime or you hate the anime. I'm kind of leaning on towards not liking the anime very much because I feel like there is several things in there that probably would have been better if it was a visual problem. Now, is everyone familiar with Danganronpa?
Kinda, sorta, ish. Like, I never played the game.
Well,
yes.
Danganronpa is basically it was the survival horror game, well, not survival horror game, the survival game, death game. It was a popular thing back if you were in high school or middle school at the time, probably high school. And you have 16 characters or 16 students. Right now, 16. You have 16 students in a death game where you have to figure out who the murderer is. Well, you have to figure out who the mastermind is, while also trying to survive your other fellow classmates. As you are technically were incentivized to murder one another and discover who the murderer is or punish them. And if you get it wrong, if you get the murderer wrong, they're basically everyone except them die. But if you get the murderer right, they get executed.
This kind of story was actually really popular for a little while. You had stories like Battle Royale, which started as a novel, Japanese novel, and then had both a live action and a manga adaptation. I don't believe it was ever made into an anime, though.
It was made into, yeah, I remember the movie. I've never seen the movie. I can't really say too much about the movie. I was trying to read the manga, though.
Yes, do not let children read that manga.
Yeah, no.
But do you let your children watch Hunger Games?
Hunger Games is like, well, can we have American Battle Royale?
Miracle!
Okay.
Or we can have like the other American Battle Royale, which is basically just that movie with Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Hell yeah. But in here, continue.
It's a very popular series for sure. Definitely a lot of fans that probably grew up with this series when it came out. My particular feelings on it is that I love the series for what it is. I do wish that there was I probably did a little bit more with it as far as like some of the ideas and stuff like that. I haven't played the game yet. I actually started out watching the game I watched the a let's play of it from Nico B. I watched it when he was playing it at the time. And I remember getting really into it. And I was thinking to myself, at some point, I'll probably play the game myself, and I eventually did get a copy of the game, which has the first game on it. My brother actually has the third game, and I probably have to ask him so I can actually play it on console. And yeah. Help me out here, Colin.
Now, Fizz.
What I talk about?
Now, Fizz, I don't really know about the game, so I can't really help.
Well, not like that. I mean, like, you know, as far as, like,
I mean, you talk about the plot and things like that, so...
okay. Well, the first game is basically just again, it's the basic premise, things like that. That one it's pretty much the start. Well, actually, start. No, let's not get into that. If I get into the lore, we'd be here all day. The start, at least of the game, is man, it's really complicated against the plot because it's just like it's a lot of different things. For one thing, the game just has a habit of like kind of like doing a similar kind of thing or similar routine for games like that. So you have the first case, the second case, and then I think you have the third case, the one that just got played from Major One, I think, if I remember correctly. And I remember I can't remember which third case it was for this one. It was between I don't remember what's the one that was. I'll let you know if it's the right one. It's probably a good one. Yeah. My memory's kind of fuzzy on that one. But I do remember the one in the second game with Nikon, and I do remember the third game with the archaeologist guy, who was apparently was trying to send folks to his dead sister by murdering them. That's I'm sure she appreciated that. Which makes his punishment scene a lot more ironic. Although I still have questions about that whole thing. But then again, supernatural elements in the series it's actually kind of like it's kind of funny because in the V3 there's a character that like basically worships the deity and stuff like that, and apparently she like guesses certain things correctly, which kind of makes you wonder, is like, is this deity real? You know? There's also a guy in the first game that like basically has a clairvoyance ability, but it only works. But its accuracy, it's like what is it? It's like 30% accuracy or something like that. So whenever he has a prediction, stuff like that, it might not mean anything to you at first, but after you kind of go through the game and stuff like that, you kind of realize that actually he was able to predict a lot of stuff that actually happens, which is kind of crazy in hindsight. I think one of the things about this game is that the characters are pretty deep. All of them are pretty well defined, in my opinion. But you can also have some favorites. You guys have any favorites?
No.
Callie? Why are you killing me on stage, Callie?
I'm sorry, I don't know Danganronpa outside of obvious characters and wholesome artwork and memes.
Okay, name an obvious character.
Junko.
Junko?
Yes.
You mean Junko?
Yes, that's what I said. Junko. Yes, yes.
You said Junko.
No, I said Junko.
You said Junko. I heard
No.
you.
No. 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 No.
I totally. Um,
You're
um,
silly, Alex.
so speaking of Junko, she's actually.
I think he has you there, Eric Cowan. He's got you.
Um, Junko is also one of the most popular characters in the series, by the way. Like, I am joking. I think I can't remember if she was the one that like top hole or something like that. And I think Bray was like, you think that like a lot of people like her as much, which I don't know, man. People seem to like women a lot sometimes. I'm surprised I didn't summon Erica. Just the mere mention people wanted to summon her.
Can you repeat that?
Crazy bitch. You like crazy bitches. I mean, yeah, you love crazy bitches. You even said, man, I love crazy bitches.
I'm pretty sure I specified evil.
Evil, crazy, potato. But, and that.
Of course, I got a couple favorites and stuff like that. Definitely my favorites. Yelko is definitely a favorite. Like what people say about her. And frankly, I think main thing with Yelko is that I feel like her character arc got cut short due to the fact that she literally dies while having her character arc. So if she had lived a bit, if she had like just lived throughout the rest of the game, I feel like she could have been more sympathetic to her or nicer to her, people like that. But most people usually talk about that she's a jerk, okay? And I think, yeah, she's mean, but I can't take most of her faults very seriously. It's just very. I don't know, just find her adorable. Maybe that's just me. And of course, if you're also into tan sports girls, you got Asahino, and Akane, stuff like that. So. Take your pick for whatever wife you've got. There's a Gothic Lily, you got Celeste, of course.
Alright. Now then, moving on. Abyssal.
Guys, I was dying out there.
Don't worry, I'm saving you by moving forward. That way you don't have to die. We can take you out to the barn old yellow style.
Nukitashi. So, I have to admit, disclaimer, I have not seen a single shot of this game until I looked it up for this episode. This came to my attention because of the animation, the anime for this, which came out recently. So we all know Shimoneta. It's a fan favorite here on this channel. Well, Nukitashi follows the story of a guy and his sister who find themselves in a society who, in order to solve the issue of population decline, went the complete and utter opposite route. Any guesses as to what that means?
They fucked! Just
There
fuck a
is.
clock.
There is so much fucking. Like, it's not just that they're like, well, okay, I guess we can have more. It's okay if we have sex. It's everyone turns their sex. The sex drive of almost everyone in this is turned up to 12. They're going at it in the schools. They're going at it in their homes. They're going at it in public. They're going at it everywhere. And main character is trying to keep his and his sister's virginities intact.
Wait,
I
what?
mean,
Yeah, like this
No.
anime was fucking wild as shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. When I seen this, I was like, yeah, you know what? We're so back. We are so fucking back.
like when considering all the attempts at like purity signaling that people were trying to do with anime, like, oh, this fan service is, why do we need this fan service? It's just like, let this guy use vibrators as weapons.
It makes sense if you watch it. Trust me.
And there's it's got all kinds of stuff. It's got actual dick mines.
Again, it makes sense when you watch it. I mean, it doesn't make sense, but, you know, at least you
But
got
it's fun.
context. There you go.
Yeah. Obviously, this one is based off an eroge. So, the show is actually, from what I understand, the show is more tame than the actual game.
God
It's based
damn.
off of-
Tame? God oh, wow. Wow, it is tamed.
And I've seen clips of the OVAs, and God, if you thought the show was spicy, the OVAs are just like, I'm gonna need some lotion for this. But yes, I felt this one deserved, because the anime, outstanding. Easily a 10 out of 10 anime series, especially if you like the bizarre and the fan service for its own sake variety. So while I have never played the game, I may just. Oh, and before I forget, and while I have a spot, the one of the other series I covered, Katawa Shoujo, is free on Steam if you want to romance a girl with no legs.
Hell yeah.
So,
But yes, again, this anime is batshit insane in the best part, and highly recommend it. And again, we are so fucking back.
this anime was, man, I can't believe they got away with it. If green lighting.
Oh god,
did
yes,
that.
yes. Like the first episode is about fuck. It's like wow. Again, we are so fucking back, and I hope that we get another raunchy just like this and interspecies reviewers and other. Like I'm reading this one manga called Rasen Gotchen Saga, as well as Reincarnation Colosseum. It's like, you know, it'd be metal as hell if these two got a fucking anime. Because they are raunchy to an 11.
Like, yeah, interspecies reviewers is exactly the kind of anime that you can compare this to, just because of how unashamedly horny it is, but in a fun way. It's like, it's not trying to, it's not, we're not trying to be porn. We're going to be about as sexy as we can be, but we're not being porn.
Yeah, there you go. It's like, no, there's a story here. You know, there's a story, which means it's not porn. It's, you know, it's a part of the plot. Pun not intended.
Minotaur Girl plot, even.
Yes. My favorite. But anywho. Now, ladies and gentlemen, for my pick, and again, this was a pain in the ass, but Carbonet. This was a game suggested to me by a friend of mine, and honestly, this is about a woman who was just a regular human being who came to this party unknowing that it's a vampire party, and she, well, becomes a vampire. Now, if I'm not mistaken, it has been a minute, there are 3 I guess you could say, tribes. There's basically, again, I forgot each one of their names, but I know, one of them, crap, I only played the demo, I do apologize, but it is pretty good. It's a point-and-click game, and it's pretty fun. You get to fly as a bat, and while I only played the demo, I think the full game is out. And sadly, that's all I really have to say, because when it comes to visual novels, I honestly do not know of that many. Mostly because well, to be fair, either A, didn't know it was based on a visual novel, so I tried to, look at them, but it's like, oh, no, no, no. But, anywho, yeah, so, that is that, I suppose. And in conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to visual novels, they're really good, really fun. Highly recommend you go check some out. Again, I was kind of disappointed the ones that I remembered, thanks to Mentally Badass Hero. Those I either A, remembered quite well, or B, I did remember, but apparently were not, visual novels. Do you guys have anything that you want to put in?
I mean, that's an interesting way to phrase it, considering the subject matter of that we have been discussing.
Wait, final thoughts, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would recommend reading visual novels, especially if you're avid reader. Especially if you don't, you're not, into, I guess, light novels that much, or that they want something with a little bit more stick to it, or interaction, and whatnot. Visual novel is definitely a good way to kind of curb that sort of thing. As opposed to just reading words. Now you can read words, pictures. And you can click on those pictures. And you can make choices. Sometimes those choices end up leading you to a horrible ending.
Yes. Okay, do you have any final thoughts, since, you are quite like a little moose?
Not really. Like I said, I didn't really have much to offer.
Like I said, I had to actually, pull this out of my ass, because, oh boy, it was really, 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 really hard. Pause.
I did kind of, give you guys a phone.
Yes. But, anywho, ladies and gentlemen, that is that. Until next time, bye!